Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky15, where I'll be giving you my EachWay Lucky15 predictions for tomorrow's horse racing as usual here on the channel. Just want to apologise, I did explain in my last vlog just over a week ago that I won't be, that I haven't done any vlogging because I was on holiday and it was actually my cousin's wedding as well, so I went up to Liverpool for about 5-6 days and kind of amalgamated it into a holiday and my cousin's wedding. So unfortunately I wasn't able to vlog there, but I did look at the Ebor Festival and I gave my selections on Twitter, so I wrote them all out on a bit of paper and then I took a picture and then posted it on Twitter. I know some of you followed me there on Twitter, but if you missed any of those and you don't follow us on Twitter and you are a Twitter user, check us out there at LuckyLoaders15 where you can follow us there, and that's something we might resort to unfortunately when we can't get an opportunity to do some vlogging. So it was a bit of fun. If you did see any of my selections, we didn't do too badly on the Ebor Festival. Typical of festivals really for me. What I've learned is that I never really have a good first day, but then after that I start to kind of pick up, and we had some nice, we had a 10-1 winner, 14-1 winner, and we had quite a few decent placed efforts, and we had a couple of other winners at a bit shorter prices, so it wasn't a too bad Ebor Festival for us. Also as well, we did some other predictions after the Ebor Festival, and we had a good day on Sunday. We had a winner and 2 places there on our EachWay Lucky15, and they were nice prices as well, the places, so it was not a bad day on Sunday. So we've been holding our form, we're still picking some good selections at least, and hopefully we can return with some winners tomorrow, which I'll go through in a sec. But if you're brand new to our channel and you've never seen any of my videos before, this channel is where I give you daily horse racing predictions in the format of an EachWay Lucky15 bet. So I take 4 horses out of different races each day, and I just give you my reasons on why I think they would run well and why they're worth putting in EachWay Lucky15. I tend to do a daily EachWay Lucky15, so I do put these horses into a bet, and sometimes I put it on. So that's what I normally do. We normally have our good days and our bad days, but the main purpose I do this is because in September, so that's only a couple of weeks away now, I will start my course in sports broadcast and journalism. So I create the channel really to get some experience in presenting, uploading videos every day, and also get used to doing some research and also practicing and gaining some confidence behind the camera. So thanks for all your amazing support so far. We're doing really well at the moment. We're on 76 subscribers last time I looked, so I would like some more subscribers because I would like to take it away from the tip-in side, get out there to some horse racing trainers and do some kind of like behind the scenes footage of horse racing, because I think that's something that would definitely go down well on YouTube and it's something that hasn't been explored much. So that's definitely one angle I'd like to do there, so please subscribe to us if you haven't done so already. And also as well, we do a series as well where we look at issues in horse racing. We were doing kind of a series called The Loader Look, which I named, bit of an appropriate title, but it could be a better name for it, but I called it The Loader Look, and we've been looking at current debates within horse racing. I just give my opinion on what I think about them, and we will be returning with that tomorrow, which I believe will be episode 5, so watch out for that. But away from all the explanations about why I created the channel, we're going to get stuck into tomorrow's horse racing on our EachWay Lucky15, and we don't actually start until the evening cards tomorrow, where we go to the jumps fixture of the day at Worcester, and we go to the 4:35 in the first race with a horse called Ashore. Now this is a novice event, and the reason I've gone for Ashore is because he's a previous course winner here and he won nicely last time at Market Raisin. He's trained by John Joe O'Neill, who started off not too badly on the jump season this year. Even though it's early days, obviously we're still in the minority compared to the flat action with the jumps, but it'll be coming soon, and maybe John Joe O'Neill could bounce back because he didn't have the best of seasons last year, but he's made not a bad start for this year. Aidan Coleman takes a ride, who's been doing not too badly as well. He's up there in the jockey standings. I think he's in the top 3 or 4, so he's been riding quite a few winners of late, and I thought this horse definitely had a good chance in the race tomorrow. Also as well, like I mentioned, he does have course form here. This is something that really tends to bode well, I find, at Worcester, because a lot of the fences, they always say, are different to a lot of other tracks, and if you can jump well around Worcester, you're always going to normally continue to jump well at Worcester, and not all horses like the track. So I feel that could definitely pay to its strengths tomorrow, considering this is a novice race. The one I did thought that could be a danger, but at the same time, he hasn't really gone down the chasing route yet. That's Lord Topper. We'll have to see what he is to make when it comes to chasing, because he's more of a hurdle horse if you had to look at him, because he's not really been bred for chasing. But I thought he was quite an interesting runner. But I thought the most likely winner of the race tomorrow was Ashore, and that's why I've gone for him to kick us off at 11-4 with bookmakers as our first selection tomorrow. We then go over to Catterick for their last race on the card tomorrow, and the horse that we've gone for here is a horse called Wild Approach, currently 13-2 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Robert Cowell, who's more of a speed king, as it were. He tends to train most of his prolific horses over 5 to 7 furlongs, the more typical sprint distances on the flat, and this horse, Wild Approach, arrives here in good form. Daniel Tudhope will take the ride tomorrow, who's had a very good season on the flat, riding plenty of winners, tends to ride more on the northern circuits, but this horse, like we were going to say, has run very well this season. He's always been in the frame, always been in the places, and his handicap mark hasn't been changed that much. Tomorrow also as well, he gets a £3 allowance, which is in his favour, and he's currently 13-2 bookmakers, and I thought tomorrow he was one of the more likely types in the race, because he could be an up-and-coming horse, and he could definitely take another step to improvement tomorrow. And I thought Robert Cowell as well is a good trainer at these kind of distances, and I thought 13-2 tomorrow, if he didn't win, he should definitely be there or thereabouts, at least on the EachWay angle as our long shot tomorrow. That would be a good selection. And you also might be familiar as well, if you've watched our videos, that I do a long shot and a nap, and like I said, this is our long shot for tomorrow, and you'll have to watch out for our nap, which will come as our last selection. But we'll go to our third selection now, which sees us go back to Worcester, and the race that we've gone for here is in the 5:35, I should say, which is a horse called Katy P, trained by Philip Hobbs, and Kieran Gethings takes the ride tomorrow, who will be able to use his £3 claim. Now, this horse he's not a horse that tends to win a lot, but he always races really well. He's always there or thereabouts in his races. He's already notched up 2 wins this season in novice company, and he's been on and off on the racecourse, been having a few mini breaks. He comes back from a break of around about 6 weeks, and I thought this horse, Katy P, had a good chance of being one of the more likely contenders to win this tomorrow. Kieran Gethings has been riding quite well of late, and I believe he's nearly ridden out his £3 claim as well, so he could be one to note once he finally rides out his claim. But I thought he could be a good shout tomorrow, Katy P. He's rated the highest horse in the race, and you could argue, yes, he's giving weight to all the horses all round, but it's been racing against better quality horses than it races against tomorrow, and I thought conditions were definitely favourable for it to win the race tomorrow, and that's why I've gone for it as our third selection tomorrow. So that's Katy P in the 5:35 at Worcester. Our last selection for tomorrow sees us go to Kempton in the 7:55, where I've gone for a horse called Atkinson Grimshaw, who we backed a couple of runs ago, where he finished not a bad third that day. And he's trained by Andrew Bolden, and David Probert will take the ride tomorrow. These two people tend to combine forces a lot, and Andrew Bolden, to be fair to him, has had a great season this year. I think they said last week, after he had a couple of winners at York, that this was actually his most successful season as a trainer in the prize money, taking over £2 million in prize money, because he had the big win at Goodwood in the Sussex Stakes, and the horse slips my mind now. I think it was called Here Comes When was the horse that won the Sussex Stakes, and that was a big prize booster for Andrew Bolding. So yeah, that has really helped his stable this year. But Atkinson Grimshaw is a horse that's tended to be improving a lot this season, and he's still young and he's still unexposed, and I thought he could definitely win this race tomorrow. He's got a few potential rivals in there that could maybe cause an upset, but he's currently 15 to 8 with bookmakers tomorrow, and I could definitely see him winning this race. He's got some good connections. Also, his run last time out at Newmarket holds up well, where he finished second. The horse that he beat that day in third place, called Anything Today, ran a good race where we actually backed them on Goodwood on Sunday, where they ran on to finish second at 10 to 1, so that form there isn't too bad. And I thought Atkinson Grimshaw could make a very good performance tomorrow, and was the most likely winner of that race tomorrow in the 7:55, and I thought he was probably my best bet tomorrow for a win, so that's why I went for him there and I napped him. But anyway, if you've got any different opinions to me on what's running in those races tomorrow, I'd like to know what you guys have to say, so please leave your comments or selections in the comments box below. Also as well, let us know what tips you fancy for tomorrow in other races. Please let us know in the comments box below. Also as well, please like the videos if you want more horse racing daily content. Also subscribe to us at Lucky15 here on YouTube. Also as well, like I mentioned earlier in the vlog, you can follow us on Twitter at Lucky15. You can also like our Facebook page as well under the same name. So I hope you've all had a good bank holiday, and we'll be back to action now over the next few weeks, where we've got some good quality racing to come. We've got the St Ledger as well, which I'm looking forward to videoing about. So yeah, so exciting times lie in horse racing as well. The jump season just around the corner, where we'll be getting more jump season action. So yeah, all in all, it bodes well for a good time in horse racing to come. So I hope you're all well, and we'll be seeing you soon.